Hey there everyone, welcome to the Coastline Intuitive. This is the weekly I'm just checking the date, hang on y'all. The 27th of June till the 4th of July. Wow, we're almost into July already. I wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you who come back weekly to watch my videos, who have subscribed, all that jazz. If you'd like to view more content, please head on over to our Facebook page or our Instagram page, where I post frequently, daily. Alright y'all, let's start with this. Aries, you're up first. Intuitively, I got the word tormented or torment. Maybe something is tormenting you. There's something weighing heavily on your mind that you're wanting to say to somebody. Maybe there's some temptation involved as well. Maybe a few of you are overindulging a little bit. And that's okay once in a while, but remember, there comes a time when you have to look at what's practical and what's not. Okay, that was a strong message for somebody out there. Are you living in a little bit of a fantasy world, Aries, this week? Or maybe you have been. I'm hearing as well, some of you just don't want to grow up. Some of you that are watching this are in your 50s, late 40s, early 50s, and you just can't seem to get anything to go right in your life. And that's okay, but maybe you need to take a good look at yourself. What are you projecting out there into the world? There's something hidden from you as well. There's something that has been hidden from you for your best good, and I feel this week that you're going to discover what has been hidden from you. Something's coming to life. To life? Okay. To life. I meant to say to light, but something is coming to life. Maybe you're coming back to life. Hello, Aries. Come back to Earth now. That kind of vibe, right? So, I mixed the Soul's Journey Oracle cards and then the Surrender, the Power of Surrender Oracle cards, I should say. I mixed them into one big deck. So I'm gonna pull one or two cards for you, and let's see what comes out. Oh, okay, you have two. Surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Notice how in this card there's a light here, right? And back here it's darker. So I feel that you've been in the darkness for quite some time, and you're almost to the light. You're almost to the end of that tunnel, right? I feel the light is representing the sun. Of course, this is the sun here peeking through the trees, right? I feel that there's something that's going to shine brightly in your life this week. It may have to do with a friendship, as we do have the friendship card. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So I automatically heard they're coming back to you. Someone from your past is coming back to you, or someone from your past life is coming back to you. If it's not this week, then it's in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Perhaps this is what has been hidden from you. Maybe you had a feeling that something was up. I feel that there's a need for you to raise your vibration, rise up. And I'm also hearing with that, as above, so below. So we need to have both. We need to have light and darkness in our life in order to be fully balanced out, right? So I feel that a lot of you need to step more into the light. You've been in the darkness, right? Maybe if you're in the light, maybe if everything's going good in your life, you should take time to reflect on perhaps the darkness in some way, shape, or form. Okay, you have 2 cards here. I'm using the Lightseers deck. So you have 4 Pentacles and 10 of Cups. I feel that you've been holding on to hope. This is for the single Aries out there, and even the ones that are in relationships. You've been holding on to hope that a connection or the connection will be, how can I put that? They're giving me the word revised, rebuilt. So perhaps some of you that are in a relationship, there's been a little bit of a disconnect, maybe. I feel that someone has been running from the connection, possibly. For those who are single, regardless, I feel that you've been holding on to hope that your forever person is on its way to you, or are on their way to you, and they are. They're saying 4. So with the 4 of Pentacles here, within the next perhaps 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, even 4 years. 4 is a big number for you this week. 4s are all about building solid foundations, right? So I feel now that the universe is trying to get you to build something solid in your life. When things fall apart, it's so something can become better, right? So I feel that things have been falling apart for you for so long. And it's time for you to reconnect with yourself. It's time for you and your soulmate perhaps to reconnect with each other. I feel that perhaps for some of you there may be an age difference. There may be a race difference. See how one hand's colored and the other hand's white? Maybe they're from different backgrounds altogether, including religion or anything like that, right? I feel that you're different. The person that you're supposed to be with is completely different. And I'm hearing out of your league as well. I feel that you have a decision to make. Do you step outside of your comfort zone, or do you stay where you're at? Do you want to find your forever person? Do you want to have a more successful life? Do you want to move forward in life? With the 8 of Wands here, right? So in order to move forward, you have to make the choice to do so. No matter what it takes. It's one day at a time, right? Yeah, again. So a lot of you will have a decision to make. Okay? That's what I have for you. On to the next. Taurus. Intuitively, I'm picking up that you're going to see the bigger picture. You're going to see and gain another perspective over your current situation or situations that are playing out in your life this week. I feel that a lot of you have been harboring a lot of anger. Maybe this stems back to childhood, what you've been through up till this point. A lot of it you have kept inside. Tauruses are good with hiding, right? I feel that there's a leveling up spiritually. I feel that you're moving on to the next level in some way, shape, or form. You've been in your current situation on your current level for quite some time now, maybe 3 years I'm hearing for some of you, 4 years perhaps. You haven't seen anything change. But maybe that has to do with you too. Maybe you haven't been doing the things that you've needed to change. And this week I see some of you actually wanting change, actually embracing it, actually accepting help from others, actually accepting help from source, accepting help from your angels, accepting help from your guides, your ancestors. I'm seeing the color red for some of you. So they're saying chakra, and I believe red is connected with the base chakra. So some of you need to look up the base chakra. That is related to foundations. That is related to how we create stability in our life. That's what I'm being told. Also, look up the spiritual meaning of red. So, you have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Some of you are going to be able to free yourself from situations or a situation that has kept you stuck. Maybe you yourself have put chains and limits on your ability to do what it is that you want to do. Maybe you've always told yourself, I'll never be able to experience that, etc., right? I feel that this week you're going to be able to finally feel free. And then on the bottom of the deck, it has surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence, right? So I just heard the word peace. Don't let anyone disturb your peace this week. I feel that you've been setting limits, and there are no limits. There are no limits. The sky's the limit. And the sky really doesn't end, right? After the sky and the clouds and stuff, we go out to space. The galaxy. If you think about it, right? So there are no limits. Stop limiting yourself. You have quite a few cards, but I'm going to take them. 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something. Perhaps this is some sort of internal struggle that you've been facing. Perhaps this is conflicts with other people that are in your everyday life. Perhaps this is regarding the past as well. Maybe this is what has been holding you back, right? You haven't been willing to let go of the things that you've been through fully. I feel there's still fragments. They said fragments, so there's still fragments there within your tissues, within your soul, that you have to be willing to unbury and release them, right? So a lot of you have been feeling isolated. Maybe a few of you have been staying home a lot. You haven't wanted to venture out because you've been in this mind state where you've been struggling physically, mentally, emotionally. There's an internal battle going on within, and you're trying to get the answers that you need to be able to move forward, right? I feel that with this card here, I feel that you're going to find the key. Where's the key? See, there's a key right there. I feel that you're going to wake up one day this week. For those of you who meditate or anything like that, or perhaps this is in a dream, I feel that you're going to find the key that opens the door. And it allows you to rise up It allows you to become who you're meant to become. And this will allow you to celebrate. Perhaps you're going to reunite with 2 of your old friends. I feel that this is for the females out there, even the males as well. But I feel that there's a Taurus female out there that has a darker complexion, and you have dark brown hair. I feel that you've been wanting to reconnect either with somebody physically here in the 3D or perhaps in the 5D, which is in the other realm. Maybe it's family members. Maybe it's 2 sisters that you've lost. Either way, I feel that you're going to be able to reconnect with somebody, which brings freedom into your life. I feel things have been up and down for you with the 2 of Pentacles here. Love comes, love goes. Anything that leaves your life was not meant to be in your life. You deserve better. Remember that. On to the next. Gemini, you might want to look up 1616. I just seen that on the timer. I feel some of you are withdrawing. You have been. I feel that you've kind of lost your groove in some way, shape, or form. I feel that a lot of you have been dealing with a lot of pressure. I feel that there's a breaking point for you this week. Maybe you had one last week or in the past days prior to this. Maybe it happens this week. I feel that there's a breaking point of some kind that occurs for you. I'm hearing don't let unhappy people invade your space, invade your peace. I feel intuitively you know who's for you and who's not. I know sometimes we have no choice but to work with these people. Oh, that's way too many. We have no choice to work with these certain kinds of people because perhaps they're family members or they're co-workers of some kind, you know. I feel that sometimes we just have to make do and try to get through the day. You have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation, right? If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So I feel that your body is going to tell you something this week. Listen to it. Perhaps this is pertaining to taking a moment for you and doing what makes you happy. Taking a moment and laying down for a nap. Taking a moment and smoking a doobie, you know, like that kind of thing. I feel that you're going to get downloads from Spirit this week as well. Perhaps this is in the dream state. Maybe Spirit has been sending you signs and synchronicities right straight along. And you haven't really connected the dots until just recently, or maybe this week the dots connect, or in the coming weeks, right? These readings are timeless. They can be for anyone at any time. You also have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, right? This also is purple. Where did that other card go? Right here. I feel for some of you, your favorite color is purple, or you're going to be seeing a lot of purple this week. Maybe you're going to be seeing weird symbols of some kind, maybe rune symbols of some sort, or I don't know, something catches your eye that's not an ordinary symbol. I feel that you need to do research on this if this happens for you. I feel that a lot of you are going to be coming from a place where your heart space has healed. Maybe not fully healed, but it's healed enough where you're able to expand your love again, right? You've been holding back so much love. And I feel for some of you that some of this love that you're perhaps projecting this week, you need to put into yourself. Love yourself first before anything else. You have to love yourself first before you can love someone else properly, right? The colors for you to look up are red, purple, and green. And perhaps silver. The spiritual message. The spiritual messages in that. I feel strong purple and red. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. As a collective, we're all pretty much going through the same thing. About 85% of us. Maybe you feel like you're going through everything all alone and you don't feel like there's anyone there that really loves you or that really supports you. You're always supported and you're always loved. Gemini. You have the Ace of Cups. Perhaps there's a new relationship that comes into your life this week. There's an opening up of the heart space. I think I said that with the other oracle card there. I feel your heart is full again. You've worked hard to accomplish this. But I feel the power's in your hands, I'm hearing with that too. Only you know when you're ready to step outside of your comfort zone, I'm hearing with that as well. Right? And the Five of Pentacles, there's the door, there's the key. That's the key to experiencing love again. That's the key to experiencing a better life. Is opening yourself back up. Right? I'm going to pull one more card. What's on the bottom? Yeah. I feel that a lot of you have been focusing on the things that haven't been going right in your life. And that's what's hindering the process. Think about what is going right in your life. Think about what is positive in your life. What are you grateful for? I think some of you need to journal this week. Every day when you wake up in the morning, when you have your lunch break at work, or even in the evening, write down something you're grateful for. Try to quiet your mind and listen to Spirit. Listen to God above. I feel that there's communication coming in there. You have one more card. It's a moon. I feel a lot of you are drowning in your emotions. As you see here, the woman's underwater. Right? I feel that for some of you, you may be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio in particular, or a Cancer or a Pisces. I feel this person has red hair with this girl here. It's like a redhead. Maybe you yourself are a redhead. I'm feeling with this that there's like a black and a white wolf. By the next full moon, I feel that there's something emotionally that will be balanced out for you. In the meantime, work on this. Do what you can, okay? Do what you can to move forward. And stop dodging and trying to control it, right? Just let it happen. Sometimes the messiest things can become the beautiful things, right? I'm pretty sure that's a saying. Ooh, and as I said, this is the Three of Swords, which speaks about heartbreak, betrayal, delays as well. But you have the Two of Cups. So something messy and something that has brought you a lot of sadness, grief. Something's made right. You're repaid in some way, shape, or form. There's a connection being made again here. Perhaps just with you yourself. You're connecting fully to yourself. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Cancer. I feel that there's purchases being made this week for you intuitively. Perhaps this is a purchase of a new home. They're highlighting vehicle as well. Maybe you're actually taking time for yourself as well this week, Cancer. Maybe there's a need for you to reconnect with yourself. You have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. That's a strong message. Some of you are in a strong space of manifesting. I feel that when you ask Spirit, when you ask Source, when you ask God, like whatever you believe in, when you pray, basically, I feel that there needs to be silence in your mind and around you so that they can hear you clearly. Okay? But you have surrendered to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. I feel that there's a house or a location that is isolated that you should go to. Perhaps this is even in your bedroom. There's a place where silence comes to you quickly and you're able to calm down, right? I feel that a lot of you need to go to that place, that happy place, basically. This is a castle as well, so I feel for some of you, strangely enough, that perhaps you're going to be drawn to like movies that have castles in them or something. There's some sort of connection here with a castle in you. Maybe in a past life you lived in a castle. Maybe there's a spiritual meaning to a castle. Some of you need to look that up maybe. What's the spiritual meaning of a castle, in other words, right? I feel that a lot of you have been going and going and going, and you don't know when to stop. Like you've been on the go for so long, and you just can't seem to stop. I am going to take... Okay, they're saying put that one back. I'm going to take the World card for you. I feel that there's a beginning of a new cycle here for you. There's an opportunity for you to experience abundance. You know, like that card that I pulled for you, right? There's an opportunity here for you to experience prosperity, for you to be recognized. There's success here for you this week. But it's all how you play your cards, is what they're saying. Some of you have a shepherd dog. It's a male dog. I'm pretty sure that he's passed. I know this is way out of the loop, but I have to say it, it's coming through. There's a male shepherd dog that you've lost. I feel that this is for a female out there. He was with you for a long time, and he wants you to know that he's running free. He's pain-free. He's happy. He actually visits you from time to time. He jumps up on your bed, and perhaps you wake up through the night and you feel a warm spot by your feet where he's been laying, right? Anyway, that was a message for somebody out there. Let's get back on track. You have the Nine of Swords. Some of you have been worried. Something is overtaking you. Thoughts are overtaking you. There's something about a pillow. I feel for some of you when you go to bed at night, you snuggle up to your pillow, or you put a pillow behind you and on the side of you and between your legs. It makes you feel like you're not alone. I feel that there's like a, how do I put that? There's a negative situation that gets turned into a positive one, with the Nine of Swords here and then the Ten of Pentacles. Perhaps some of you are worried about finances this week, or you have been. I feel that perhaps there's a family gathering that comes about out of the blue, maybe for some of you. I feel as well that there may be an inheritance given to you, some money given to you. It could be an inheritance, it could be from a friend, from a family member. Someone wants to help you. Someone wants to help you out of this situation that you're in. They've wanted to for a while, but they haven't seen you wanting any help, right? Maybe recently you've let go of some baggage. People are seeing that you've unloaded. Things that you've been holding on to for quite some time have been released, or they're on the verge of doing that this week. And people can see that. People can see when you've changed, right? Perhaps you're happy. You're happy-go-lucky again. I feel that there is a celebration of some kind occurring for you. Maybe there's a new beginning here. Perhaps this is with a Scorpio, Cancer, like yourself, or Pisces. I feel you're finally able to connect emotionally in some way, shape, or form. But in order to connect, you have to be willing to let go of what doesn't serve you. I hope I pulled one of these cards. Can't remember if I did or not. Anyway, I'm going to pull one. Yeah, I'm going to pull one. I was going to start over, but hell, whatever. You have Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Some of you need to accept a certain situation has ended and it's not going to be revised. It's done. Something's done. I'm seeing a coffin being slammed shut. Maybe some of you lose someone in your life this week, and I'm sorry if you do, but I don't feel it's that. I feel that you're shutting the past. You're shutting something in order to experience happiness, right? I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Remember that. Some of you need to look up the spiritual meanings of a dolphin, okay? That's what I have for you. On to the next. Leo. I'm hearing disengaged, or there's a need for you to disengage from certain people that are in your life. I just got a massive headache. Some of you are dealing with headaches this week, or you have been. Perhaps this is pertaining to your sinuses. Maybe it's allergies or something like that. Maybe it pertains to worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, I'm strongly getting that your worries are relating to these headaches, and it may be surrounding a relationship or relationships that you have. I also have surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. I'm hearing I just can't. Some of you have been through a lot, and it hasn't been good. A lot of you have something that you have to face. You have an addiction. You have toxic traits that you have to change. We all have toxic traits, and that doesn't make us a bad person, but we have to be able to set boundaries and know what's right and wrong. Perhaps you know what's right and wrong. It's just you always get drawn to what's wrong. I feel that some sort of justice comes to you this week in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're able to look at your reflection finally. What you think people see is not what they see, right? Or what you see is not what people see. I feel there's some kind of balance. Perhaps there's a line drawn in the sand somewhere. You're able to open your eyes. See how this one here has her eyes closed? And then down here, this one has her eyes open. I feel that you're finally able to see something. Something faded comes in for you. Something that was meant to happen is going to happen for you. I feel that it's time to do something about your life before you can't. Change behavior is a choice, right? We all have choices. We all have free will. I feel that there is a certain behavior that you have to get on top of. If you don't soon, there's no coming back from it. This can be on any level. This can be speaking about an addiction too. You're at the point right now where you can make a choice whether to get help or not get help. If you don't get help, there's no coming back. There's resources and help out there for you right now. But I feel that people are starting to get frustrated. They're tired of having to hold everything on their shoulders. Perhaps this is pertaining to a relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship and there's no equal give and take anymore. Perhaps you stopped giving for whatever reason. A lot of you are in your head this week a lot. Don't let your thoughts overtake you. Oh, and the justice again. I feel you're wondering, when is it going to be my turn? When are things going to change? When will there be victory? When will there be recognition? When will people actually see me for me? And I feel that happens when you do something about it. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see. I feel in order to fix yourself and to fix your current situation, whatever, I feel that you have to let Spirit guide you. You have to be willing to trust in Spirit and trust that there's a guiding light with you. When you go to make a decision this week, firstly, if you get, no, that's not for me, or no thank you, you're about to say, and then you say, oh yeah, what the hell, whatever. Like if you're picking up a drink of alcohol, for example, before you do it, you're like, oh, I shouldn't do that. I should say no thank you. You should go with your gut instinct. Listen to the inner voice inside of you. I feel that spirit communicating with you. You think you're trapped, but you're not. You can do something about it. And it's going to take work on whatever level I'm speaking about. It's going to take work. You'll be happy again. Wait and see. Take one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Virgo. I'm seeing that a lot of you are needing a break. A lot of you are wanting to pack your bags, throw them in the back of your car or your truck, and just drive. I feel that you don't want any company. You just want you, yourself, and I. Or me, myself, and I guess is the saying. I'm hearing that song by the Eagles. Take it to the limit. One more time. That's what I'm hearing. Take it to the limit one more time. Put me on a highway. Show me a sign. And take it to the limit one more time. So there's something here as well about one more time. Giving it your all one more time. I feel for some of you that you're struggling financially, business-wise. A lot of you have your own business. A lot of you are looking for a sign to let you know that everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. Everything always works out the way it's supposed to, right? If something doesn't work out, there's something better coming. That's how it is, right? Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Right? Remember how I said about packing your bags and putting them in the back of your car and just driving? This fella's wearing a knapsack and there's a lot of stuff in it. Maybe a lot of you are heading out on a journey this week. This can be a spiritual journey. There's been a pause. There's been a pause button hit for you to reconnect and really find yourself again. There's a need to find yourself. You've lost touch. You've been focused on people pleasing to some degree. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Oh my God, I just said that, did I not? Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Some of you need to do this. You need to focus on making you happy. What makes you happy? What gives you joy? What brings light into your life? Some of you really need to take that journey. Go on a trip, on a short drive. Go somewhere with just yourself. I'm pretty sure you'll get some answers some answers and the answers you need. I also have adversity. I accept the challenges, or I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Sorry guys, my vocabulary is not good some days. So I feel a lot of you are facing challenges, but you're strong enough to get through it. You're strong enough to get over it. You'll make it through. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to work on it. You have to want it. I feel that this week, there's a lot of constructive criticism that comes your way. Maybe you yourself give your own self constructive criticism. Some of you get tongue-tied too. I feel a lot of you are moving away from a certain situation. You're tired of fighting. You just want to be by yourself. I feel that a lot of you have been manifesting this. Also with the manifesting, I feel that you are cultivating something really important in your life here. This week is a pivotal moment for that. You have all the tools that you need. You may not see them physically. They may not be a physical tool, but they're an internal tool, right? Something clicks where it's like, oh, I found it. It was buried inside me. That kind of thing. Ooh, and I said buried inside me. You get the Hermit. I'm pretty sure that this is Virgo. Some of you need to look up the meaning of the Hermit online and read that. This is also like taking a journey within, rediscovering yourself. I feel that when you take a journey within, a new idea comes to you. Perhaps there's a hobby that you've always wanted to do, and you've been nervous to put yourself out there, scared of what others will think. I feel that there's an opportunity here for you to help people and animals or anything else like that. I feel that you have a business where you do that already. But I feel that there's another opportunity here for you to take a hobby, start something, turn it into a hobby, and then take that hobby and build it into another business where you're able to help more people, more animals. You're able to help more. It's one of your purposes is to be of service to others. I know that they say maybe there's only one purpose that we have here on Earth, but I feel that Virgos have like multiple ones. One more. Get out of your head. Don't let negative criticism get to you. Don't let the drama get to you this week. If somebody wants to leave, let them go. Right? Don't think twice. I feel that that's a strong message for Virgo out there. Somebody is threatening to leave your life and you're like, oh, what do I do? You're like freaking out and you're driving yourself crazy. Don't drive yourself crazy. If somebody wants to walk out of your life, let them go. Hold the door for them. Right? There's better for you. They weren't really your friend or anything like that anyway, if they can just walk out on you like that. Remember that. They didn't really care for you. Perhaps some of you are really discovering that somebody was only there because you could give them something. Maybe this hurts. There's an ending here to something that was not good for you, Somebody betrayed you. They betrayed your trust, maybe. I feel that there's a new day dawning, though. Let it happen. There's better. They keep saying better, 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 better. Higher, higher, higher. Right? I feel that a lot of you are going to connect with your soul tribe as well. There's going to be perhaps 1 or 2 other people that come into your life this week where you feel like you know them already. You've had a past life together. Okay? When somebody walks into a room or into your house or whatever, and you just take one look at them and you're like, I know you already. It just comes to you instantly, right? It's because you've had a past life together. There is a strong connection there. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Libra. Instantly I heard climbing the ladder. Climbing the ladder. You're focused on rising your vibration. You're focused on continuing to build, continuing up. Even though it's challenging, you know intuitively and internally that there's a payoff. If you keep working hard, something will be given to you. Something will be returned tenfold, right? I heard. You have, I believe it was Leo or Virgo that got this card. I think it was Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. Maybe you have this in your chart. But you have to surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. I feel that there's something magical coming for you. Something that you've visualized in your mind for perhaps years. I feel that you're going to start seeing glimpses of it appear in your life. I feel that you're going to remove blocks. You're going to work hard to remove blocks that are holding you back from experiencing a better life. You refuse to keep people or anything like that that hold you back in your life. But see in this card here, there's like a bridge, there's a block. This person's sitting back here and they're looking at that block, but they're seeing what's ahead. It's beautiful ahead, right? I feel that you need to demolish something this week. Whether it's a thought, whether it's an emotion, something needs to be stopped. Perhaps this is pertaining to guilt with the guilt card here. Maybe guilt is holding you back. The feeling that you don't deserve better, right? Sometimes that gets the best of us, to like all of us. But I feel for some of you that guilt is strongly holding you back. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. I'm also hearing rejection was your protection. So for some of you, something does get shut down this week. There's a change course and action. Maybe that's why they showed me the ladder. You have to go up instead of around. You have to be willing to face the challenges, the trials, the tribulations, face on. And I don't feel like Libras are going to back down from that. I feel like you're facing whatever it is that you have to face, you're facing it head on and you're not giving up. You're taking the journey. There's been like 3 or 4 signs that have gotten this Hermit. You need to look up the meaning of the tarot card of the Hermit, okay? I just seen 55 on the timer. 5500. Some of you have been seeing 5s lately. I feel that there's a connection here that you're drawn to. I feel that there's space between you. Like, you can reach out and touch this person if you wanted to. They seem so close, but yet they're so far away. There's something about that here. I feel for some of you, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. There's something here about the number 69. In like a sexual way. I'm getting, I don't know if that's like an inside joke between you and the person that I'm talking about here. Maybe you need to look up the spiritual meaning of 69 or 9 or 6. There's definitely a connection here with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. I feel that there's a union of some kind happening. Maybe at one point you didn't believe this would ever happen for you. I feel like this journey maybe that you've been taking within has really shown you things that you've needed to see, maybe not physically, but internally. Things that you needed to see about yourself that has been kept you detached, that has kept you from climbing the ladder. Didn't I say that you were climbing a ladder? Right? I feel this week that there is a commitment coming. I feel that you're committed to reaching a higher level in whatever area it is like that's relevant for you. I feel that you're pushing forward. There's something about stairs, because that Hermit card and the Hierophant both had stairs in it, leading up to a higher destination, a higher place of being. Take action. Don't let anyone say that you can't this week. You know you can. Achieve it. Achieve it 10 times over. I just seen 57:57 on the clock as well. Some of you need to look up the spiritual meaning of that. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Scorpio. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. A lot of you still have some healing left to do. Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. I'm hearing shed your skin, like, you know in the fall when the leaves turn all brown and then they fall off the tree, right? I feel it's that kind of idea. That's what this picture shows, right? I feel that there's a rebirth occurring. But surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So you have to do both, right? In order to heal, in order to progress forward. I feel that a lot of you are going to be dealing with some drama this week as the drama came up. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve the issue more quickly. I feel that there's going to be a time during this week at some point where you're going to have to walk away. Scorpios sting sometimes. Sometimes Scorpios say things that they don't really mean in the heat of the moment. They're one of the darkest signs in the zodiac. Scorpios don't like to ask for help very often. They like to do things on their own. They like to prove to themselves that they can do things on their own. I just heard a ding, so maybe I'm right. And I just seen a huge orb fly by. So I'm right about that. I feel this week that you're going to have to ask for help as well. There's going to be a situation where you need to ask advice, whether this is from like a friend that you really trust. Maybe you're reaching out to a psychic or a medium for some advice. Maybe you're getting a tarot reading done. I'm not sure. This also is about listening to your intuition when it comes to certain situations in your life. I feel that you're connecting with Source heavily. See how there's pink lights here and there's like dots? You're getting a download this week of some sort that will help you sort out things in your life. There's been two things in particular, like you've been like the Two of Pentacles, like weighing your options, like should I stick with this person, should I go with that person, that kind of thing. I feel that you're going to get some answers this week. Okay? Whether this is from Spirit himself or herself, whatever you believe in, or this is picked up intuitively. Remember I said the Two of Pentacles? Your life is so out of sorts right now. I feel that your masculine and your feminine energy needs to be balanced. I feel that a lot of you have been working hard on your feminine energy, and your feminine's fine. It's your masculine that's not. Your masculine is upset because he has to carry all the weight. He has to do all the heavy lifting. He has to do the things that the feminine can't or won't do, kind of thing. And he's getting pissed off with you. This is speaking internally. I feel that you need to do something fun for your masculine side. We all carry both, right? We have to feed both in order to be balanced. So I feel this week, focus on your masculine energy. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can look this up on Google online. Everything's online, right? I feel that something is given to you this week. Maybe you're giving to someone else. Maybe this speaks of giving to your masculine, giving to your feminine, whichever side you feel needs work. So, like your positive and negative, for example, that's an easier way to put it. But I feel like you're being of service to someone. You're giving someone advice, or someone's giving you advice about perhaps a burdensome situation. A situation that was not, that didn't play out fairly for you. I feel that this still weighs heavily on your mind, and there's advice given to you about what you should do moving forward. I feel the sun's going to shine in your life. You're going to be happy. Again, at some point you've been waiting for this. I feel in the next 3 months. I feel come your birthday season, Scorpio, which is like October, November, I feel a major event is going to happen. It's going to make you very happy. There's something given to you that you've been waiting for. There's something here about stability with the Emperor. Maybe finally your business takes off. Something like that. Maybe you're able to open your own business. Maybe you're able to travel. People look up to you. When you're the Emperor, people look up to you. Look up the meaning of the Emperor online, the tarot meaning, and read it. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Sagittarius. That was let's say 118. Sorry, I'm supposed to write this down. 105. 18. Hopefully I can read that after. Okay, Sagittarius. I heard intuitively deep matters. Something runs deep. Oh, what's that song? Randy Travis. Deeper Than the Holler, I think it's called, by Randy Travis. Some of you need to go and listen to that song. It's the chorus that's playing in my head. You have indecision. So a lot of you are in a space where you're unable to make a choice. You're able to, but perhaps you're refusing to. You don't want to look bad. You don't want to look like you haven't been in control or that you're not in control. Something about that. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So if there is a decision here that you have to make, which I'm strongly feeling there is, listen to your intuition when it comes to this. There's something here about purple and red as well. There was another zodiac that had the color purple and red as well. Maybe you need to go back and watch the whole video and you'll see at some point in there where it was. I have short-term memory loss, like I can't remember it. Sorry. Anyway, yes, surrender, procrastination. That goes with this, right? And there's stairs as well. I feel that you're being called to walk the stairs. Go up. Make something of yourself. That's for those of you that you don't see. That's why you don't see anything in your life. Because you've yet to walk the stairs. You've yet to walk the talk kind of thing. That makes sense for somebody out there. Okay, this card says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Right? Maybe you have 2 job opportunities or something like that coming up this week. I'm being drawn to talk about career. It's involving career. There's something here about an individual being involved as well. Maybe have 2 choices of lovers. That's been coming up a lot for Sagittarius. I feel that you want success and it's like right there, like you can reach it. But I feel like there's a couple of more steps that you have to go through. There's a couple of more things that you have to do before you can be handed the success. And the waiting has deterred you. You've lost your focus. There's been some sort of distraction there or distractions. Maybe this is people. Maybe this is children, or I don't know. It's different for everybody. You have the death and rebirth. I feel that there's a transformation coming. This card is about transformation. It's about leaving the old and embracing the new, right? I feel that going through this place where you've been, it's helped you strengthen yourself in a certain way, right? In the waiting, in the indecision, in the times of not knowing what to do. I'm also hearing be generous of spirit. I feel as well with these two cards, you're going to have to sum up all your strength and all your courage, your bravery, all of that to be able to go through this, to be able to go through with this. If you want changes in your life, you have to accept it. You have to be willing to allow it to happen, right? You can't keep running back to what's broke you. You can't keep running back to what isn't good for you. Eventually, it's not going to be there for you to go back to. Maybe this is speaking of you returning to someone from your past, right? As it has been coming up. You're indecisive on if you should or not. If you should leave your current commitment and go back. I feel that you have to make a choice here, whether you want to try or not, because if you don't, even if you do, eventually it may not be there for you to go towards it anymore, right? I feel that there's an opportunity right now for you to change, for you to improve your life, and it's only here for a short time. With this card here, with the procrastination, see how there's a light up here? I feel that there's a portal opening or opened for you this week. Maybe this month. This coming month, maybe. There's something about a portal. Maybe you have a portal in your house. There's something about a light too. Be careful you don't get electrocuted. There's something about the wiring in your car or in your house that came out of the blue. One more. 8 of Wands. Perhaps there's communication coming in for you this week. There's some sort of movement. I feel you're finally deciding. With the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. To move forward. To escape from something that has not been good or easy for you. You're not running from it. You're embracing it fully. You're accepting your blame fully to why something didn't work. But I feel that it's time to move forward, and you're moving. Maybe you're moving to a different house. Like you're moving. Oh, this one came out. What was it? There's something here as well about heartbreak. Maybe you still have some healing left to do. And the healing that you have left to do can't be done externally. It has to be done within in order for you to fully stitch up your heart, right? In order for you to fully heal. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Capricorn. I'm hearing shaky. Perhaps something's making you really nervous this week. Walking a thin line. There's something about discovery as well. discovering the truth. Surrender to silence. Perhaps breaking the silence between you and another person. Perseverance as well. So, surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Some of you need to take a break so that you can regain your strength to be able to persevere, right? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Capricorns, don't give up. Even when there's no need for a Capricorn to keep going, like once something is completed, you guys just keep going. You don't know when to stop. Perhaps a lot of you like the noise. You like being around people. It drives you crazy when you're alone. Maybe some of you like being alone. That's with the silence card, right? You have judgment as well on the bottom of the deck. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. There's something here about accepting that for some of you Capricorns. Maybe you already do. Maybe in the past you didn't. I'm going to pull this one as well. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Maybe you're reaching a place this week with these two cards where you're able to see that even though we're all so different, we're still one. Right? We still have challenges. We're still as one. We're all connected. We face the same things, just in different ways. And I feel this actually clicking with you this week. I feel that there's a child involved for some of you. Or there's a child coming. This child's going to be very successful. There's something about a baby boy. It was written in the stars. I feel this child is gifted. This child will be full of hope, full of love. No one's going to be able to deter him or her. It could be her too. But I'm strongly feeling a little boy. Initials Y or N. Perhaps R as well. I feel that this child is strongly connected with spirit, is willing to work with spirit. This could be even you yourself as an adult. You're strongly connected with Source and you're willing to work with Source, with your angels, with God. I feel for some of you, you may be focused a lot on your career. Some of you may be doing a lot of praying this week. Some of you may be entertaining some sort of magical practice, like dealing with candles or something like that. I feel that there's a letter that some of you have to write for your work or to someone. Maybe this is involving the baby boy. Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody drove in my yard and the dog started going crazy. Remember how I said about a little boy? The Page of Cups can speak of somebody younger than you. The Page of Cups can speak of a child, right? So I feel that there's something fated here with the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps your child's able to reach the other realms with the Star card here, right? Maybe you're finally seeing how gifted this child really is, or how gifted you yourself are. Your inner child, this may be speaking of as well. You're really discovering how gifted your inner child is. But I'm strongly feeling it's like a physical baby boy. This could speak of an offer to you, a small emotional offer being made to you. There's something here about wearing your heart on your sleeve. And see how there's a pig up here? When pigs fly, maybe you turn down someone this week who's giving you an offer. I feel as well that there's a transformation in a good way happening for some of you with the devil and the death card here. Going from bad to good. Going from better to brighter kind of thing. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Hi, Aquarius. They're showing me the Temperance card. And they're saying another way around. So I feel that there's a blockage or a blockade. Something blocking your way. You're not meant to go straight. You're meant to go either right or left. You're meant to find another way around it. Whatever this pertains to you. In whatever area. I'm seeing trees around a lot of you. So a lot of you have felt the need to get out in nature. A lot of you have felt the need to isolate yourself maybe. Maybe to connect with nature. I feel that there's something here about self-esteem. Maybe your self-esteem is really low. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you need to believe in yourself. That you can do anything. You deserve it as much as somebody else does. You also have surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So it doesn't happen overnight, right? This journey to building your self-esteem, to building your strength, to building your courage back up, it doesn't just happen like that, right? Right? I can snap my fingers like that. Nothing really happens. It takes time. You have to overcome something one step at a time. That's what the blockade is, obviously, because they're referring back to that. There's better out there, too. I have here as well, surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. Self-esteem. Surrender fear. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, and hear someone out. Aquas are bad at that. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So think before you speak, Aquarius. You're being called to do that this week. Think before you make a decision, right? Is this decision that I'm making going to get me out of this? Out of these three places? This situation? Or is it going to hinder me? That kind of thing. There's something here about a negative aspect that you have to use to your advantage. Whoa, that card just went flying. You know that already. With the King of Swords. You see the big picture. You know that you shouldn't believe you can't. You shouldn't be fearful. Fear not. Fear's a weakness. You shouldn't be defensive. I know some people have hurt you, and it's made you really detached. But with the owl here, when you've detached, you actually gain more wisdom. Things are quiet around you, right? This king's sitting alone up on top of the mountain. He's got flowers, he's got the owl, he's got the bat, he's got a dragonfly and a crow. Those are all animals that fly. So these three things are keeping you from flying. You deserve to be able to fly. Something here about rising above this just for a second, so that you can see what's below you. Because perhaps that's below you already, but you don't think it is for whatever reason. Oh, this card. So there's a connection being made here with yourself or with other people this week. Perhaps this pertains to love, the Knight of Cups. Perhaps a message is coming to you. Someone's traveling to see you. It makes sense with these two cards here, the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This has to do with emotions. And then you have the Six of Wands. So I feel that there's people that are going to be around you this week that support you. Maybe that's what you need. You just need to feel supported. And you haven't felt supported, so that's what's held you back. I feel that there's three women in particular. Maybe these are sisters, these are friends. I feel that they're very important to you. And there's one woman in particular that's older than you that is important. And then there's someone that's either younger than you or on the same vibration that is important to you. I feel the older woman may be a past friend as well that comes back, which is another, like, I'm assuming you're a woman. That's what they're saying. You're a female Aquarius, and yeah, it's an old friend that was older than you. Get out of your head. Don't worry. Be happy. I got that song. No, 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 no. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Ground yourself. You have to ground yourself in order to be successful. Right? I feel what will help you the most this week, actually, is for you to set healthy boundaries for yourself and with others. Put yourself in a protective bubble, an imaginary bubble. Don't let anything penetrate it, right? It almost acts as a shield. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming at you. And there's a need here to ground yourself and surround yourself in a protective bubble. Make a decision. And like making a decision. Making a decision to commit to something and stick to it, perhaps. Perhaps a commitment is coming into your life if you're single. I feel that you're committed to raising your vibration. You're making the choice to step outside of your comfort zone, and that's what raises your vibration. Okay? There's something here about the heat as well this week for you. I know where I am in Nova Scotia, Canada, it's really hot today. It has been. And tomorrow it's going to be really hot too. But I feel that you need to watch yourself in the heat. Something may get heated with another person in a passionate way this week for you. Or perhaps it's the idea of it. The idea of you being with somebody. It makes you feel good, in other words. Why don't you approach them? If there's somebody that you have on your mind or that you like, that you see every day in the office or whatever, why not reach out to them? Stop holding yourself back. That's what I have for you. On to the next. Pisces. They're showing me the Tower. Maybe there's a decline of something this week. You're being asked to trust in Source. There's a divine detour taking place here this week. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And there's something here too. Perhaps this event that occurs for you this week, this crumbling, at some point in time you'll be able to use it for the good. You'll be able to use it to be of service for other people. I feel good when I can help others. So maybe this pertains to giving someone else advice. Maybe this week you are doing that. You're being asked to trust in what advice you're being told to tell someone. It's up to them whether they listen to it or not. You also have surrender. I can release my need to control, right? So this also goes with the trust card that I pulled there. Trust that when you release the control to need to know the answers, to need to know what's next in life, that's when it comes to you. I feel that a lot of you have been in your ego. You've been really worried. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I had to read that kind of on a weird angle there. Okay, and I'm going to pick this one. In a different deck, surrender to trust. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by others' strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. See how there's a girl here praying? I feel like you've been doing a lot of praying. Trust that your prayers are being answered. There's something here as well about relationships. Perhaps new friendships, new relationships, new connections in general coming into your life. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this is bringing me back to the service card as well. Maybe you're going to offer somebody advice regarding a relationship that you're in. Trust what you're being led to say to that person. It may give them a new outlook. It may spark that light bulb moment for them, like, oh, I deserve better than what I'm getting. Maybe this is swapped. Maybe somebody's giving you advice. I feel that there's a reunion here, a celebration of some kind that's been hidden from you. I feel that that's going to take place this week or in the coming weeks for you. Be patient. By the next full moon, There's something here that's going to bring you emotional happiness. It still has a ways to go. It's not going to happen overnight. But it's up to you to keep the faith that it's going to happen. I feel that you need to take a time out. A lot of you need to rest and rejuvenate. A lot of you still need to heal, right? There's something here about roses. There's no roses or anything in this card, but there's something here about roses, and I can't think of the flower. They're like those, what are they? It's like those big ball ones, like snow. Is it a snowball bush? I want to say. I think there's different colors, but there's the pink ones. That's connected to you as well. Maybe you're being drawn to flowers this week in general. I feel that perhaps some of you have been delaying yourself. Some of you need to take some time out. You need to be by yourself to see the truth, to see how capable you are, to see what power you hold within your hands, to be able to create anything that you want to create. Just because you can't see something coming through the surface doesn't mean that it's not being cultivated underground, right? Under the surface. There's something being cultivated here during this time for you. I feel that this is pertaining to some sort of stability that you've wanted in your life. I feel the power is in your hands. That's what they just said with the Seven of Pentacles here. See how there's like the light coming from this man's hands, and it's making this little tree or whatever grow? I feel you need light in your life to make you grow, to make something grow. Some of you are gifted with certain powers that come from your hands. You're very creative. You're very artistic. There's something here about the colors green, blue, and yellow as well. Some of you need to look up the spiritual meanings of those colors. One more. I feel that there's a wish here. There's a wish here that you've kept hidden inside your soul. You haven't told anyone about it. You've kept your mouth shut, right? I feel that there's something going to be released for you. Wishes are going to come true. You're going to see one thing right after another happen. Right on the heels of another kind of thing. It may not be this week. But these are the energies that's surrounding you, right? One more. I feel that a lot of you have been manifesting some sort of emotional maturity. Some of you have been giving. You've been the ones that have been always giving your emotions, always putting yourself out there, always putting everyone else before yourself. I feel that this is being returned to you with the crumbling. I believe it was you that I said that I seen the Tower for. Maybe it was Aquarius. No, I believe it was you guys. When I'm channeling, I can't remember what anyway. So, I feel something is given to you on an emotional level. Something crumbles on an emotional level, perhaps, only so that something better can come forth. A new you can come forth, perhaps. There's something about squirrels as well. Some of you may be seeing squirrels this week. Or a lot of crows or ravens. Pay attention to how many you see and look up the spiritual meaning of that. That's what I have for you. Love and light, y'all. Have a great week.